Welcome back to Rapala How-To TV. I'm Mark Fisher and I want to thank you a lot for joining us this year. It's been a lot of fun for all of us. Well, we're nearing the end before things start to ice up. In this period of time, fall, just flat out fall. Air temperature is getting cooler, the water temperature is getting cooler, metabolism of the fish starts to slow down a little bit. Nonetheless, there's 4 really easy presentations that we all use to try and catch fish in this time of year, and really it's my favorite time of year to fish. Let me show you a couple of the presentations. First thing I'm going to go to is my favorite go-to. I love crankbaiting, whether it's a clack and wrap or a DT. Basically, you want to be able to have a variety of crankbaits from shallow, meaning about 3 feet, out to about 10 foot of water in the fall. Remember, in the fall, you want to slow everything down. So you want to slow the rate of your retrieve as well as the rate of the drop on drop baits. You know, the crankbait presentation is very, very simple. It's just a matter of casting it out very simply, but throw to a target way off in the background. It could be a water tower, it could be a type of tree you like, it doesn't matter. Just use it as a reference to fan cast. You just vary your retrieve, just a very slow to moderate slow speed in your retrieve. My all-time favorite fall presentation is the crankbait. You know, the next bait to go to in the fall is our Terminator T-1 Spinnerbait with the Power Pulse skirt in a 1 ounce size. Now, what I like about the 1 ounce and the 3/4 ounce, the heavier blades in the fall, is that you're casting them up on the flat. Here again, being speed sensitive, you're just slow rolling them along and kind of working them along the bottom as well as off the bottom a little bit, just kind of lobing the bait along. You're covering water, high percentage casts, targeting something in the background as you move the bait along the break on the flat. Third favorite presentation is a jig and a craw imitator, or it could be a grub. I still like to use the Flappin Craw. It's a great bait. You'll notice this is probably a 3/8 ounce jig, but I've gone to a 4-inch craw. The reason I'm doing that, I want to slow down the rate of the fall. Something slower in the drop, they're able to sight in on and visually pick up for a greater period of time. All you're doing, cast it out, let it sink to the bottom. But in the fall, I like to let it rest a little bit, shake it a couple times, let it rest again, and move it. You don't have to shake it, but maybe 2-3 times and those fish are on it. They're very aware of what's going on in their world this time of year in the fall. The fourth and one of my favorite baits, a real sleeper, is the Twin Spin. This thing can be used in the summer, fall alike. But what's so great about this bait, it has 2 little Colorado blades on it. And this thing actually causes a lot of commotion because you move it fast through the water and the blades will click. It'll actually ring off the hook on the drop as well. It's a cool bait because you can fish it like a spinnerbait or you can drop it like a jig. The coolest thing about it is you can cover flats where you've got little weed areas and pockets on these flats. Move the bait along until you feel it come in contact with weeds or rocks, then kill it. It drops and starts helicoptering on the descent. These blades just go round and round, just helicoptering. It's a great bait. It's a lot of fun. The Twin Spin, put it in your arsenal as well. There you go, folks. Join us again on Rapala How-To TV. I'm having fun. I hope you have enjoyed this year. It's been a blast.